Okay. Hey guys, so as you can see this week we are going to be making a simple chair for the table that we made last week. So if you haven't done that yet, go ahead, go check out that video and make that first. Okay, so first thing we're going to want to do is open up a new scene, and then you are going to be making a cube. Now this cube is going to be pretty flat, pretty thin, and pretty big. So maybe we make the height, okay, keep the height at 1, and then just change the depth and the width. I'm going to start with the 5x5. Actually, maybe 4x4 is a little bit better. We'll start with that. We're going to scale it, so just keep with it for now. You can click R, and then you can scale it like that. That looks pretty good. All right, now we're going to go into our multi-cut tool, and all right, now we're going to be adding some divisions. So go ahead and maybe do 4x1x4, so that we've got 4 divisions like that. Okay, that looks pretty good. Next thing we're going to be doing is let's go ahead and select these back faces in face mode, and then we're going to be moving them up. Let's extrude them first. Control E is extrude and then move them. So it looks like that. A little more like a chair. Okay, not bad. Let's go ahead and not have them so thick. So select all these back faces, click W, and then move them in. I don't want the chair super thick. That's better. All right, I also feel like this needs to be a little bit longer, so select these faces and move them out. Oh, hold up. There we go. Yeah, maybe like that. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to multi-cut a couple of these places. So just hold Control, and you can add multi-cuts with your middle click button. All right, looking good. The next thing we can go ahead and do is go into face mode, and then you're going to click Q for selection, and select these faces right here, and just sink them a little bit into the mesh. So it's a little more like a seat. Okay, there we go. And then next thing that we just need to do is scale some of these top vertices to kind of like go in a little bit more. So you can click R, hold the top button, or hold Control and scale in on this. Click 3, and that's how it's gonna turn out, okay? All right, go into object mode, let's see how that's looking. Not bad. We can also choose to rotate some of these guys to have more of like a laid back chair. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So go into face mode, and then you can select like all these top faces just by clicking and dragging. And then you can just click E, and then literally just rotate it back like that. You can also use W to push it back like that. All right, I like how that's looking. I also feel like I made this too big, so I'm just going to click Q, select these faces right here. That's not what I want to do. Click Q, hold tab, and then push those guys in. Okay, great. So go ahead and press 3 and then click W in object mode and then just move it up. We'll deal with it in a second. We're going to first add some legs. So let's make a cylinder and then make it like have a 0.15 radius. It's gonna be really thin. And then you can select those top vertices and use W to push them up. Maybe let's make the legs like that tall. Go into object mode and then press E, and we can rotate it. Yeah, let's do that. And then let's push it over here. That might be too tall. before we do that, let's select these bottom faces, press E, and then rotate them to be flat on the ground. That looks pretty good. There. Okay, and then let's go into object mode and move this guy down. It's a little bit more on the ground, maybe like that. Okay, let's see how that looks. If we move the chair on top of it, oh no, actually that's a pretty good length for a chair. Okay, so I think I'm pretty happy with how that leg's looking. I do want to move it over a little bit so it's more like in the middle of that outside square. And then we're gonna just bevel the bottom and the top edge. Oh, and you can make this guy flat on top as well by selecting those faces, pressing E, and then rotating it however you need it to be. All right, go into edge mode, select the top one and the bottom guy, Control B is beveling, do 2 segments and make them pretty tight. Let's make them like 0.2 like that. Yep, that looks good. All right, so now we have that guy. So that looks good. And then we're just going to be duplicating him 3 times for our 4 legs. And then we'll go ahead and combine them all together. So 3 is already on, so that's good. Go into object mode and then do Control D for duplicate and then just click W and move them. So there's 1, W, there's another one, W. All right. Looking good. So now we just have to rotate them to be in the right position. So this one just needs to be rotated using E along this axis. And then I would go into wireframe mode for this part so that you can kind of line up where your chair is going to be going. So let's go ahead and put the chair down on top. All right, so it looks like we're about in the middle. How's that rotation? Not great. Maybe we'll go like that. Rotate him a little bit more. This is all just kind of by eyeing it. You can do it exact, but you don't have to. You just kind of do what looks correct. I do think that this one should be pushed up a bit more. Okay. Doesn't look bad. Not super exact. All right, that looks pretty good. Let's do these back legs as well. So just rotate them on a full axis and then move them using W. Just whatever looks best to your taste. All right, let's try like that. And then for this guy, let's see. He's gonna be more like that, and then just push them back. Try to get them relatively even on where they are placed. All right, so that looks pretty even. Next thing you're just going to be doing, you can take off wireframe mode and then select those 4 legs and do mesh combine. So now they're all one. And then what we're gonna do is just move the chair down so that it clips into the legs, and then you can move it as much over as you need to make it look even. And then if you want to, you can bevel some of these edges so that they don't curve as much. I kind of like the way it's looking, but if you don't, that's totally fine. You can also select any of these vertices and then scale them however you want. So like if we want these to be a little bit bigger, you can just totally scale those guys any way that you want, basically. So yeah, that's basically about it for this tutorial. You can go into object mode and select these guys and also combine their meshes so that it's one single object, but you don't have to, totally up to you. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I think next time we'll be making something like a fun travel mug or something cool. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys!